I don't mean to be rude, but they do make it easy. But what kind of fresh insulting cheek is this? And an insult to many people, and certainly a cheek. The Foreign Office has, according to the Telegraph, written to private schools requesting a discount of private school fees after the VAT raid on those very same private school fees. Now, we'll come straight to the denial, which you can obviously expect. The Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office has denied any link between the requests for discounts and the VAT policy change. However, the email subject line reportedly says the FCDO discount request and VAT impact. Now, I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to work out that the email has something to do with the impact of the VAT on the school fees when it's requesting a discount on the school fees in the subject line of the email. The letter apparently says, "I'm inquiring whether you would consider providing a discount to include FCDO families. As you may be aware, FCDO staff and their families are subject to regular movements to and from overseas postings." Underscored by the Telegraph, in the same way as military families. Now, I am in support of the military because they do move around. I know some military members personally. They do move around and they are subject to very short-term changes, 2 years or so, every 2 years. Some of them are moving on, and private schools tend to cater better for their children, not just because of the services they provide, but because of space and availability and all that sort of stuff, and the wraparound support that they provide. And many of those private schools do provide discounts to military staff, and so that's entirely to be expected. The letter goes on. By offering a discount, inclusion on this list would help make your school more attractive to prospective parents. Do you know what else would make it more attractive to prospective parents? Not adding VAT to children's education. Maybe consider that one. This letter also asks schools, according to the Telegraph, to provide details of the plans to deal with the government tax raid, which will hit private schools. Separately, it says, we're hearing a lot of concern from our families about the impact of the new government proposal to remove the exemption from VAT on private school fees. And yet they deny that this request for a discount, whilst they've got concern as to the impact of the VAT, that they deny that this request for a discount has anything to do with the VAT policy change, even though it raises concerns about the fees because of the VAT increase. You can't make this up, seriously. But nonetheless, the Chancellor has refused to exempt military and diplomatic families from the tax policy, announced instead that there'll be some other kind of support, which she hasn't yet given details of, at least as of my knowledge of recording this video. Now, the Independent Schools Council had something to say about this as well, and said it's somewhat surprising for the government to ask that it could be effectively exempted from the fee rises it has caused. The extra costs to the government are because of the VAT policy it's rushed through against the advice of tax and teaching experts. We remain open to working with the government, etc. I'll link this article in the description below. Now, some people are even saying that it's literally impossible for some schools to register within the requisite time for VAT and to get their systems in order. But is this not just another example of failing to see the inevitable consequences of taking some action because of a political viewpoint and not properly planning and costing it out and looking at the eventualities and the effects that these changes are going to have on their own people? And they come back now to request discounts on these same fees because they say that there's concerns over the impact of the VAT. However, the spokesperson for the FCDO said there'll be no exemptions for diplomats on VAT for private school fees, and it is not asking schools for special treatment in relation to the policy. This is not and has never been government policy. So let's try to be clear. They're not asking for special treatment in relation to the VAT policy, but they're asking the private schools to provide a discount because there are concerns over the impact of the VAT policy. You can work that one out for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe. That helps my channel grow. And as always, thank you for watching.